Right, good morning everybody. It's a proper dull day here today. I'll see how we go. I've put a white piece of paper underneath my glass mat, so hopefully that's going to be bright enough. So I'm still doing this tag challenge for, why. Anyway, to save you the pain of watching me faff around, I've got 5, 10 ready to go, and then I should be in front of, or up to date anyway, of the ones that I needed to be. That was a load of waffle, wasn't it? Right. This is the one that I sort of semi did yesterday with you. So that's all it's all fit to go. I did cut out that little doily. Quite glad I did actually. It's quite nice there. So that one's all ready, and I've already popped it in my little folder, and I've got these diddy paper clips, so I shall clip that back in, hopefully. Oh, right, okay, I'll do that later. So, yeah, so number one's in the folder, so that's all good. So, yeah, these are all, they're not stuck. I haven't stuck any of them yet, and they're no doubt going to change, I would imagine, but we'll see. So I've just kind of laid them out, trying to use as many different bits and bobs. I've got snippets, I've got my paper buttons, I've got some of the vellum stickers. I went through, I got, oh god, I got loads of jewellery stuff, and I found these little, I think they're bead caps, they're meant to be, because they're very decorative on that side. But that I needed a little something for on there, so that's that on there. So yeah, just picking out different elements, little bits of sequins, butterfly images, some word images, some words. This little angel I cut out of a paper pad. And then that the oh gosh, the songbook that I showed you that I was cutting the numbers out of, it had the word angels there, so I thought, well, that's perfect for on there. Yeah, so they're all sort of layered up but not stuck down yet, so but liable to change, as I say. So I'm going to move this out of the way and we'll do one at a time. I'm hoping it's not going to run on for too long, but you might enjoy watching the process. I don't know. Right, let's get number one. Let's start with a nice easy one, not too many layers. Right, yeah, we're in screen. I don't know, to bring you down a bit actually. You're a bit high there, aren't you? Well, we'll see how we go. I'll bring it up to the screen when it's done. That's probably the easiest way, otherwise I keep bashing my head on it. So, okay, so I had this lovely butterfly card, and I didn't want to cover it up too much, so last night I sat and did all the corners and just inked around the edges, so that's that. Yeah, so it's just a case of building up a bit of design, a bit of colour. I'll say this one's quite a simple, easy one, so I know if I stay on the glass mat I should be all in shot, so hopefully I am. So please feel free to fast forward. If I can get my words out, it would help. Yeah, because I know a lot of people enjoy watching process thing, people actually making stuff. So I'll leave it running normal speed, but you have the option on the little gear thing at the bottom right of the screen, I think it is, I think you can times it up to 1.5 or even double speed. So it's up to you. I might get the head in a bit sometimes, but I'll try not to. Right, so this, as I say, this one's a nice simple one. Just rub that on there. I've got my bone folder here somewhere. There he is. And try and make that go as translucent as possible. So I can still see the butterfly underneath, which I can, which is why I use that sticker on there. Oh, you've moved. Okay, just have to, that's moved, I'll just trim that off, because that'll be super annoying otherwise. So yeah, like I say, I've they're quite simple. Well, some of them are. Some are a little bit more complicated, different layers and stuff. But I wanted to get in as many ideas, if you like, as I could, and use, you know, some of the bits and bobs that I've got ready cut and all the rest of it. So in my little ephemera folder, which you saw me make. So just want to come down a little bit, kind of get it in the middle and straight-ish. Sorry, let me just... I want to come down because I want to put eyelets in, so... Okay. These sayings and words and that were free printable on Pinterest. So sorry if my head gets in the way. I just need to come over a little bit. Just give it a little bit of shape. I'm not gonna make them too 3D because I want them to fit in that folder nicely. I think I'm going to put it down there. Actually, I think I had it on top earlier, but doesn't need a ton of glue. So I picked the yellow flower to go with the yellow butterfly, and so that's that one. I'll get it up close in a second. Hold on. I'm not going to put the strings and that in. I will do that off screen. You know, the strings. I can't think of another word. What colour do we need? I wonder if black will look good in there, actually. Yeah, that's all right. Right, so let me make sure I'm in screen when I lift this up. So there we are. Really simple, really simple. I need to ink there. Just takes the white off. Didn't want it too white. So yeah, nice simple one. So that's one. Where am I going to put them? I'll put them... they won't be in screen, but I'll put them there, and then you can see they're there anyway. Okay, number 2. Again, it's the same butterfly background, but this one didn't have the big butterfly on it like the other. Well, it's got one down there, so I've decided to sort of put something in the middle there. So I've just got to remember where everything goes. That's the challenge. I'm going to stick that on so that I... Like I said, I'll hold it up at the end, don't worry. I don't think I inked the edge of this one. I was never a fan of inking, but I have become one. Just, you know, just a light, it just takes that freshly cut look off of it. So, mind you, my pad is just disintegrating, so I'll have to do it off to the side. So yeah, you see, it just blinking pad. Okay. Right, so that one went there. I say I'm not going to 3D anything. I just want these just to be flat tags. The ones with the snippets on will be 3D, obviously, because you know you've got fabrics. So I'm hoping I'm getting this all straight. I've told you before, my eyesight is not the best, especially for straight lines. It's my squint, apparently. This is very, it's embossed, this one. I did it on the craft card. I've got an embossing folder. I think it's just a Sizzix ones. I don't think it's a Tim Holtz one. Right, and I rejigged a paper clip to make the hanger here, and then I'll just put a little eyelet thing in there. So I thought on there, oh, where did that go? I think it went there, didn't it? That goes under there. Like I say, it will change from what you've just seen. That's just the way I rock and roll. Tug that under slightly. I'm going to leave that loose. I'm not going to stick that down. Let's get some tweezers really. Right, I think that was everything for there, wasn't it? Okay, we're all on. Oh, didn't stick that on. There we are. So yeah, again, very simple composition. Let's just put the hole in and then I'll get it up close for you. And I've got a whole box of these coming, and I think they've got different colours in, because I'm sure that's the pack I ordered, but it's not here yet. So let me just see if you can see that one. So there we are. Okay, again, not hard, not difficult, quite a simple layout, just making a bit of room at the back here. Okay, it's easy once you've got them all planned, you can fly through them, but I think it took me about an hour to, or maybe longer than that actually. Well, the sun's coming out, hurrah! It absolutely chucked it down here last night. So let's just move that whole thing off there. Let's get that glued on first of all. Actually, what I'll do is I'll glue it to here first. And that had the number and the words on there. I don't know if you can actually see it. Let me just see if you can. It says, "Oh, happy day." So I thought I'd just leave the whole thing on there. So blob of glue. Get off. Okay. Bits of paper everywhere. Ugh, stay. Right, so that's on there. I don't know whether to do a hole in that one, or should I just leave it like that and then just have a hole in this one? Yeah, I think I'll just leave it like that. I don't think I'll put a hole in this piece. Right, let's get the big flower stuck down. I've tried to include some of my gel printed papers, which is what this flower is cut out of. So it's it actually gives it quite a nice texture, because it's I need to make sure that I can still see my number, this bit here. Should we get these lined up again? I don't know where I got these from. I think they were a free printable off of Pinterest. Pretty sure anyway. Let's see a bit more of that clock come down. Have it coming over to this side a bit, I think. Yeah, so about there. Sorry, I'll get my head under, sorry. I could raise that up on foam actually, but no, I'll just stick it flat, because So trouble, you know, with them being tags, you want them to be able to move in and out quite easily. Although these won't actually be used as such. So I'm just going to use it as like a bit of a memory album type thing, you know, just to remind myself on different things I've liked. Yeah, that's fine. That sticks over a little bit, but that's fine. I know what I haven't done is used any muslin or netting to get that out. Maybe I've got 20 others to make, so I'm not fussing too much. I'll use some muslin and that on the next ones when it's time to do them. Trying to just keep in line with what they're doing on the Facebook group. Actually, that needs to come down a bit. Because I won't have enough room for my hole otherwise, or it'll catch on there. Oh, I think that's lined up. Oh, stupid eyesight. Okay. I really ought to go in with my Stabilo pencil and just highlight all those. I might do that, not now, but I might do that later. I've got a little project in mind for later, which I will film for you, don't worry. I've decided I really need to battle on with my box of scraps fabrics and stuff, and when I did that ribbon piece where I just sewed all the ribbons together, I thought I've done it once before, and I made a massive piece which let me just show you that one. Okay, liking that. It's turned out well. It just says, "Oh, happy day." Cool. Yeah, I might go in with my Stabilo all pencil and just kind of fadey black, yeah, a bit of black background, bit faded. I have got other colours than black actually, so I might not use black, but yeah, and I'll just make that pop out. I might do it with the other ones at the back there as well, actually. What was I saying? Yes, I did a big piece. I had a massive bag of scraps, and I mean it was massive compared to what I've got now. Of scraps of fabric. So I got a big piece of fabric, and I just stitched them all these scraps of fabrics onto this big piece of fabric and made a huge wall hanging out of it, which sold actually. I was really pleased with that. And I think I need to do the same again, because I'm probably not as big. It's not, I mean, my scrap stash isn't as massive as it used to be, because I'm a bit more, what do I say, a bit more strict with myself and say, right, use it or bin it. So, which I'm a bit better at doing now. So, but I have got a big piece, lots of pieces rather, and I think it's time to do another one. Let me get some tweezers. Big stretch. Yeah, so I need, obviously I can't talk and line up paper at the same time, can I? I'm going to make that a bit of a mish for this afternoon, actually, a bit of a mission. Get that started, because what I fancy doing, we've got our next pages for the Anne Brooke challenge, which is great. I do like a bit of hand stitching in the evenings, you see, so, and what I thought I'd do is get the, I don't know, I was thinking of, oh words, here we go, sticking the fabric down with Bondaweb, oh that's the word, yeah, yeah, so ironing all the fabric so that it's stuck onto the main piece. So it's stuck basically, and then I can sit and hand stitch it in the evenings and just make a massive piece, which is all hand stitched, and then I could decide what I'm going to do with it after that. It won't be a wall hanging, so I need desperately to make some more bags for my my other Etsy shop, because I've got the Devon Junk Journaler one, and I've also got Susie Q Makes, and I've sold quite a few bags on there recently, so it's getting a little bit thin on the ground on that site. So I do need to make some more. I find burnishing those down just makes them go even more translucent, which is quite nice. It's bringing the frame back through. Right, stick my little cherub on. So yeah, sorry. What I think I might do is just make a big piece, and then I can just cut it up into bags, like I did with the ribbon one that I sewed. Because oh gosh, which way did I have that? Is it like that? I put these on just for a bit of texture actually, and what I'll do is I'll sew through that at another time, actually, because it's one of my paper buttons. So right, that'll do. Just ink that edge. So yes, I shall video it. I just want to get these done and in their little folder, and then I'm happy with that. I'm up to date on that. And then, as I say, I just want to get the page ready for the Amber challenge, although I think we've got a couple of weeks for this one because she's back to work now. So yeah, so not so much pressure on time. I noticed last night she's actually stitched her pages together. I don't know whether to do mine or not. I was going to stitch them all together at the end. I don't know what plan she's got for the cover, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, because it has a final, you know, outer cover, if you like. Because I was thinking, oh, I'll pamphlet stitch it together, but that might not work. So I might need to think about. I don't think that's quite how it was, is it? But anyway, there we are. Yeah, whilst I'll put some thread through that, and then that'll give it even more texture. So that's that one. I think I'm in screen. Fluff. Why the fluff? Go away. Yeah. Right. Okay, that's that one. Right. There's this one. Just carefully move that off there. I think I'll stick these little bits first and get them down. Not going to move them too far because I will forget where they went. It's just a tiny scrap of paper there. No idea where this came from. I'm finding all sorts of things. Also want to get some lino printing done this afternoon as well. I don't think I'm going to have time, but we shall see. Because I've had some inquiries about the Dove lino print, so I need to get some printed up and get them on Etsy. So it'll be a little job at some point this weekend. Don't stop coming out. It gets a blob every now and again, and because that's such a fine point on that thing, it ceases to function, which is so annoying. Yeah. Again, I want to move it down a bit. I just need to leave a room for the hole at the top. This was just a patterned card. Really nice. If you're in the UK, it's a pad from the works. Oh, really? Come on. We were doing so well. One in there. More life, less rush. Isn't that a mantra to live by? Right. This is a bit layery, this one. I think I went a bit over the top. Mind you, some of the others are even worse. So these are the quickest ones, I think. Oh, and these blinking things are a challenge all the time. You're right once you get it started. Oh, go on. Yes, 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 yes. It's not like I haven't got any nails either. Oh, seriously, come on. Ah, gotcha. It's today's life challenge, obviously. It really is today's life challenge. I was awake at 5 o'clock this morning, and I'm like, what is that all about? Ridiculous. Oh, get off. Right, let's get that big bit down. I think it was about there somewhere. I think I've just put that in completely the wrong place. Oh well, that'll do. It's fiddly because it's got all these weird shapes. The others are just big bunches, and which is easier. So this was a fiddly one. Right, let's just burnish that down a bit. Oh, all creased. Darn it. Oh no. Okay, don't do that to your paper when it's wet. Just saved it. Don't do it. Sorry about the banging, that's my neighbour. I don't know what they're up to. Ooh, oh, I've got more of those. I can always stick something over the top if I want to. Right, so this bit next. And then I had a random bit of lace laying around, so that's going on next. Far too low with that, but never mind. What I might do is drag that down a bit. And then I'll have that flower there. Gonna go that way. Didn't ink this. Like I say, I've become a fan of inking, which is a bit scary. But yeah, it does make a difference. Yeah, yellow side up, I think. Otherwise it blends into the background a bit too much because it's very similar colours, so... think I'm going to get away with that. It's not too bad. I'll burnish it down a bit when it's a bit drier. Oh. A lot of police and ambulance going on. I hope there's not an accident. Don't know if you can hear that. These are paper flowers that I've had forever, these little ones here. I've had them for, yeah, a very long time. Again, I didn't want to cover up too much of the paper, but I did want to put on some decorations, so. And they just all sort of fitted in quite nicely. There we are, so that's that one. Is this recording? Yes, it is. Good. Okay. 31 minutes. I just don't. Right, let's just do this one because oh, I didn't punch a. Let me do the doofert. Like I say, it has been fascinating since I've started filming stuff that I'm making. Just how long I actually spend making stuff. You don't realise. You really, really don't realise. Just put the grommet on this one, otherwise I shall forget. I was being a bit precious with these grommets, and but now I know I've got a big box coming, I'm fine. So didn't do that one either. You didn't remind me. Right, let's do that colour on that one. Because that matches in with the frame. Happy days. Oh, these crocodiles are brilliant, but God, they're a handful sometimes. Right, that's better. Okay, let's just pile them up there. Right, so this one is got a lot of layers. So let's get ourselves comfortable here. So this has got like a, take that off. It's one of those blue ones that I was struggling with earlier, but they're all right when they're covered up a bit more, so that's good. I have a chicken down the bottom here, so I was determined to cover him up. So, and I had a random fabric butterfly hanging around, so he's going on. Could be a she, I don't know. Bit of extra glue on that one. I'll just put that there and hide the back end of that chicken. Don't really want a chicken. Right, so I did put a little word in there, but I've put slow down there, so I think I might take that out. Do I want that in there or do I want that down there? Quite like it down there. See, it's all changing. Okay, so first layer is this. And this is the piece of paper left over from when I cut out the doily on the first one I showed you. Use your scraps. Oh, seriously. Oh, you're seeing it all today. What a sloppy person. I've got a bit of cloth handy. Oh, you'll do. Right. Glue's bunged up again. Pin's gone rusty. I need to try and get a stainless steel one. That's probably what's blocking this. Get a head pin out actually. I've got a load of jewellery stuff left over. Come on, work. The sun's gone again. Hoping you're seeing this all right. Something like that there. And that went down the bottom. Just there. Need to put something on top of that one. Where's my tweezers? There they are. Where do we want it? There. I think it shows up better there for some strange reason. And I can put the I could put the rose over that, couldn't I? Yep. Happy days. That'll do. It'll do nicely. That's on thick card, that red ticket, so that's why it's buckling. Stick that on there for now, because it could take a while to get this thing off. They don't rip easily, but you do have to just take a little bit of care. A little burnish just to make it go a little bit more translucent. I suppose the only way they'd ever make them go, you know, totally see-through is print them on acetate, I suppose. Right, so that's that. That's all on. So we just need to position that on there now. Cool. And these are the offcuts, these bits of card here, from when I did the signature covers in the little folder. So like I say, bit of a scrap challenge going on. Come on. Could have that little word at the side there actually, couldn't I? Yeah. Out for a minute. Just have to chop them a little bit closer than that. Right, that's that one. I've got a box here, I'm going to put that under there. Let's do the whole one, I won't forget. So I think that really does make a finishing touch. I have got the paper ones, or the I'm going to go copper with this one. But like I say, I've got a box coming now, so don't need to be so precious with them. Right, let's pop that at the back there. Let's pop that box on top so that it all sticks down. Right, okay. You're playing up again, aren't you? Right, next. Right, this one's got, I think, even more layers on this one. I love this one. Mind you, I like that colour. It's the colour. Okay. you will need stitching on, won't you? Oh, I've stuck the sticker on there. Phew. That's one less job to do. Again, I think these labels were just a free printable on good old Pinterest, which is the most amazing waste of 3 hours of your life that you could ever spend. I get on there and it's like when I get in here, it is just a total time warp. I'm sure somebody comes along and next time when I'm on Pinterest, I do try and limit myself, because otherwise I can, you know, I could spend a whole day on Pinterest, quite frankly, and have a million ideas and come off absolutely buzzing, and then spend the next 3 weeks just making stuff, you know. That's kind of what we do. You on straight, near enough. Sorry for the shadows, I'll put the light on in a second. I don't know if I want him on there now. It's a bit big, isn't he? Right, let's stick this on. Can't see what I'm doing. Where's the light gone all of a sudden? Handy pot. Oh, I could put him there and have maybe. Don't really want to cut his wings off. I could have him up there, couldn't I? Yeah, that's okay. Just bend that one slightly. Doesn't need to particularly stick onto the fabric. There's plenty on there. It's only a paper butterfly after all. But I've got a die cut for these. Again, that's my gel printed papers. So that's that one. Oh, am I in screen? Yeah. Oh, blimey, a bit too close there. Sorry. Okay. I keep forgetting to show you. I'm sorry. I'll show them all at the end anyway. 3 more to go. Can you bear with me? What time are we at? 43 minutes. Crikey. I'm going to go black for this one because there's some black fabric and there's black on the border there. So what am I doing? That one. Forgot. I'm really glad I got these all together before doing this, otherwise it'd have been forever. That, I don't know if I need it now because the butterfly. Right, I'll leave it on there. I'll stitch that later. What was that other one? Oh, that one. I've got to stitch that one as well, haven't I? Okay, right, leave those two separate and then I'll hopefully remember to stitch them. Right, just 3 more to go. I'll do them as fast as I can. Oh, where am I going to put that there? I'm going to put the light on. I think you might be struggling to see. Has that made any difference? Yeah, a lot better. I might be able to see as well now. It's the trouble when you've got a day like this where it's sort of 1 minute is sunny, next minute is dull. Right, first things first, let's stick that on the side. Where did I have it? About there. Don't squiff. Right, let's put you on. I wasn't too worried about covering up a lot of this one. There wasn't many big images. Just do that off screen because otherwise it will go all over. I don't know why they disintegrate like that. I don't know if you can see on the end there, it's all going all yuck. So come on, Tim Holtz, sort your life out. Get some different sponges. Mind you, to be fair, I don't know if they are the Tim Holtz ones. I don't know. Take that back. Right, you went there. You went there. Right, let's put you on. Oh, come on, please. Where's my pin? Oh no. Oh, in front of your face, you Wally. They're great, these little squeezy bottles. Really good. Right, that there. And another paper button, so I'll have to put that to the side for stitching. It's not a problem. Come on, play the game, be nice. I never see anybody else having this trouble. Could be because I haven't got a super posh glue in there. It's just a bog standard PVA. But it does for me. I'm a bog standard person. If I leave that stood up like that, that might be better. Where did you go? You went there. Let's put that down there. Over a bit. Another piece off that embossing folder. So I embossed it, inked it, and then just chopped it all up. Let's get that squished. Okay. Should get some double-sided tape out really, but that's over the other side of the room. And we are chuntering on time here already. Okay. Yeah, nice, like that. There's quite a lot going on, but I don't think it's too much. And it's nice and, I say flat, it's not flat, but it's not one that is going to keep getting caught on everything, so that's good. Right, two more peeps, two more, nearly there, and I'll do you a run through the whole lot that we've done, and then that should, like I say, be me up to date with everyone else. I'm just going to pop that under there for a minute. Let that sit there. Right, well, this one's got loads on it, so this is going to take a bit of sticking. So let's just move that lot off there first of all. Stick the lace down. Where's my glue? There. That's fine. Got a little diddy bit here, and I've got all those little diddy sequins. So that'll be a tweezer job. Right, I'm going to stick the two blue ones down first. Are you in screen? Let me make sure. Yeah, you are. Okay. Right. I keep sighing a lot. I've noticed that when I play videos back. I keep mentally saying to myself, don't keep sighing. That and That was a challenge, wasn't it? I think the whole day's going to be a challenge, actually, getting up at stupid o'clock this morning. I don't know what woke me up, but that was it. Bing, wide awake. Put that pin in there for a minute and just clear that out, because this could take a little while. These are very small and very fiddly, but I didn't like the brown centres, so... For that Anne Brooke challenge, the challenge is to use a colour that you don't usually use. Well, I've got a problem, because I've been racking my brain to think if there is a colour that I actually don't like, and I don't think there is. So I'm really, I guess I could use a colour that I don't use very often. I guess that could be that. So, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, I'll be honest with you. I'm a little bit dumbfounded. She was like, oh, use a colour you either don't usually use or don't like, or no, don't usually use, I think it was. And I think hers was pink. And I just sat there with like, oh, what am I going to do? I suppose a colour I don't use very often is red. And I don't know why. I don't dislike red. In fact, I quite like red, but maybe I just don't have a lot of red fabric. I don't know. I've no doubt I've got something with a bit of red on it. And then you got to continue with your main colour, which mine is the lime green, as I've told you before. So yeah, it could be interesting. Red and lime together. Whoop, whoop. Should be right. Blimey, another one of these things. Oh, happy day. Come on. Nice. Thank you. I chose this one because it's got a bit of a sort of a grey pink background, so I thought that flower looked quite nice on there. It's like a lilac-y mauve colour. I don't know where I got this stamp from. I don't think it's a real one. It's a halfpenny stamp. I think it's just an image. It's not a real stamp, I don't think. I'm good if I check that, because I was about to put that on upside down. The straight edge is the yes, it says halfpenny down there. Eightpenny, not a halfpenny. One more after this, and then you're free to leave. Well, you're free to leave whenever. I say put it on double time. I keep forgetting about that gear thing at the bottom. I was watching somebody last night, and it was... Oh, I was interested in what she was doing, but God, it was slow. And I thought, oh, I could have sped that up. Right, I'm going to take that No, I'm not. I was going to take the nib off, but I'm not. So yeah, I'm going to... Oh, come on, paint. Paint. Glue. It's not a lot on there, but it's not a very heavy piece of card, so it should be right. I have a little word in there. No, obviously not. I had a little word in. There's nothing here, so obviously I didn't. Right, okay. That's fine. Right, one more. Stay with me. We're nearly there. You get a brownie point at the end if you're stuck all the way through. Well done. I love that thing, but it is a heavy tool. It's kills your wrist after a while. Okay, last one. This is one of my snippets that I just stitched a little flower onto. I needed a bit of yellow in the background, so I got that there. So that's at the bottom, that goes underneath it. So I can't remember. I think these are a Pinterest thing. I don't know, I can't remember. Can't remember where I got those from. I think they're designed to fit. Did I blow that? I think I made them bigger. I think they're designed to, the actual original are made to fit a 1.5 or 1 inch, 2, oh, I don't know. Anyway, a punch, a specific size. And they were too small for me, so I made them bigger. But of course, I haven't got a punch that size, have I? I have got a circle die set on order, but it's not here yet. And I'm hoping that one of the circles will be the perfect size to cut these out, because I did print off quite a few of those because I really liked it. So so that goes there. I think it was just to bring in a bit of yellow down here. Burnish that down again. There, wasn't it? Yeah, that just peeps out enough there. Cool. Come on, glue. Hold in. We're nearly done. And you can go and retire. I'll get you a new pin. I might have some sterling silver head pins somewhere, so they'll be good. I haven't tried the Fabri-Tac and all those glues that, you know, everybody else uses. I haven't tried that glue. Come on, you can make it. I chose that because it just fitted in that arc there of that paper. Right, you'll be relieved to know that was the last one. Like I say, really, it's a good job I did it all before, wasn't it? You've been here for hours. Oh, that'd have been an interesting video. Not. Okay, last hole. well, for now anyway, so I'll just do one a day from now on, which would be much easier. So radically gonna go gold on this one, I think. Yeah, good choice. Well done. Right, there we are. Hope that wasn't too painful. Let's just make sure everything's shut and locked and the inks are away. Yep, okay. Let's get these all out. Let me stand up and then I can see what you're seeing. Okay, so that's that one. That just needs a stitch, so I'll put all those ones down the bottom here that I need to stitch. And then I hopefully will remember. That's those. I say some I've done double tags, some I've just done singles, so that didn't look very straight, but might be. I don't know, I can't see it with my stupid eyesight. So that one there, quite like that. It's a little swinging taggy thing, because I've got the where is it, whale punch that punches a little tag. So there we are. 4, 5, yep. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Didn't I do 10? Oh, it's under there, hiding. There we are. Hopefully you can see them all. Yep. Okay. So that's it. That's me up to date now. So I just need to put those, so I'll just let them dry for a bit, do that bit of stitching. I'm definitely going to do some inking around here with the Stabilo All pencil. I might do some on the others actually. It just gives it a bit of a 3D look. It brings it out. So yeah, I'll faff around with that. Stitch these 3 with the buttons. And yeah, I think quite a good mixture of stickers, paper flowers, snippets, die cuts. Yeah, I think it's quite a nice mix there. So very happy with all of those. Right, oh crikey, an hour. Right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna clear these away and get that piece of fabric out and show you exactly what I'm on about, because that probably sounded like a load of waffle. And then I'll show you what I'm doing with that. So okay, I'll see you later. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. I hope you did. Bye.